Hello everyone, welcome back to Agri farming. Today we will be discussing about pearl farming in India. Pearl farming is one of the best aquaculture businesses in India as pearls have excellent demand in the market. Anybody who is interested to earn profits by dedicating his time to culture the oysters, pearls have great demand in locals as well as export markets. You can carry out pearl culture farming along with other fish farming or any aquaculture businesses. Under ideal aquaculture practices of mussels, you can obtain decent profits with commercial pearl farming project. In commercial pearl farming project, the first year investment will be more as you need a fixed asset setup. You can assume 3 by 4 to 1 acre. The cost of the pearl project would be around 4 lakh rupees approximately. When it comes to profits in commercial pearl farming project, you can expect 50 to 60% under ideal aquaculture management practices. However, if you put more dedication and hard work into the project, even 100% profit is possible. The important and main mussel species used for the production of pearls in India are Lamellidans marginalis, that is for freshwater, Corianus, that is also for freshwater, and Parisia corrugata, it is also for freshwater. How do we get the desired pearl shape in pearl farming project? Well, for this, nucleus or bead is inserted, which is made from dead mussel shells, along with some solution in the mussel to get the required or desired pearl shape. You can produce round, half-round designer pearls with the inserted nucleus. Let's see the types of pearls or pearl varieties. There are mainly 3 types of pearls. They are natural pearls. In this type of pearls, the shape of the pearl depends on the original shape of the foreign body. The next is artificial pearls. These are artificially made and coated with a synthetic material. And the third is cultured pearls. These are cultured pearls in fresh water such as ponds, rivers, etc. You can get the desired shape in this type. Under the above categories, there are some list of the pearls: natural pearls, freshwater cultured pearls, keshi pearls, saltwater cultured pearls, May pearls, and Japanese cultured pearls. Chemical composition of pearls is 80 to 85% of aragonite, calcium carbonate, 10 to 13% of organic matrix, and 2 to 5% of water. Now, let's get into the points to consider before starting a commercial pearl farming project. First and foremost, pearl farming business is a long-term project. You should dedicate time and hard work along with initial investment to set up the pearl farming project. You must choose a secure and safe site or location to setting up a commercial pearl farming project. It should be free from predators, floods, and other threats. You must have good source of oysters to culture in the pond. You must have some skills of grafting techniques in pearl culture as this is essential for commercial pearl farming project. You can visit nearby pearl farms to learn these tips of freshwater pearl culture. Finally, you should establish a good marketing channel, sell pearl produce on your farm. You must prepare a pearl farming business plan which include all the financial aspects of the farm from buying mussels to marketing pearls. Next point is, what is the requirement to run a farming project? In a freshwater pearl culture business, the following are required for rearing and processing pearls. These include fixed and variable items. The fixed items are, you should have a house or shed to perform surgical activities. For stocking mussel oysters, you need a good sized pond. You can build a pond or go for rent. For keeping the mussels, you need to have culture units with supporting material bamboo sticks and PVC pipes. Another essential item is a surgical set for performing surgical tasks. You can get these units from any pearl culture training centers. You will need a worker room and other items such as tables, chairs to perform any technical activities. Other variable items required in commercial pearl farming project are: to stock in your pond, high quality mussels are required. You can buy these mussels from certified breeders or any department of fisheries. If you have labor, you can collect on your own from freshwater bodies like lakes and rivers. For freshwater pearl culture process, you need a pearl nucleus, that is for grafting. You can get this from the market or any pearl culture centers. Hire a skilled worker and make him stay near the pond. He is the one who carries the grafting or surgeries of mussels in the farm. You can make sure that he handles well. There are many pearl farming training centers where you can get some kind of course. You must have another non-skilled worker who can take care of the pond activities. For commercial pearl culture, the pond should be fertilized and limed to make the culture favorable conditions. Apart from this, post-harvesting activities such as collection of pearls, polishing, and bleaching of the pearls should be carried out. Required toolkit for commercial pearl farming project are: nucleus carrier, graft carrier, forceps, cell inserter, graft cutter, shield opener, muzzle holder, incision knife, spatula, and operation scalpel. Now, I would like to mention some pearl farming training centers in India. The first is Swastik Pearls. It is located in Vijaynagar, Alwar, Rajasthan. The second is Pearl Farming Training in Rajasthan. It is located in Pratapnagar Housing Board in Jaipur, India. Now, let's see why pearls are very special. Pearls are unique among gemstones because they don't arise from the depth of the earth but from the sea. They require no special cutting or polishing to maximize their lustrous beauty, which has been treasured since ancient times and ensures that pearl jewelry is always in style. Now, let's get into the steps involved in freshwater pearl farming. There are 6 main steps involved in the freshwater pearl culture operations, and these are discussed below. An oyster or mussels collection in pearl farming. As part of this task, healthy mussels are collected from freshwater bodies such as rivers and ponds. These mussels should be collected manually and kept in under containers or pots or buckets along with water. It is recommended to use above 8 cm in anterior-posterior length in freshwater pearl culture. The second point is pre-culture or operative conditioning. After collecting the mussels or oysters, they should be prepared for pre-culture conditioning for 2 to 3 days by keeping mussels in the crowded condition in captivity with aged tap water at the stocking density of 1 mussel per liter water. This pre-culture conditioning helps in easy handling of mussels during surgery. The third point is implantation of grafts and nuclei or mussel surgery in pearl farming. This can be achieved in 3 ways depending on location. The next point is mantle cavity implantation in pearl farming. Well, in this process, around 4 to 6 mm diameter beads should be inserted into the mantle cavity region of mussel after opening the 2 valves. Make sure the mussels are not injured at both ends during this stage of species and separating carefully the mantles of anterior sides from the shell with the help of surgical set. Mantle cavity implantation can be done in mantle cavities of both the valves. Next point is mantle tissue implantation in pearl farming. In this process, the mussels should be divided into 2 groups such as a donor mussel group and the recipient mussel group. As part of the procedure, one should prepare the graft, which is kind of small pieces of mantle tissue. This can be done by preparing a mantle ribbon from a donor mussel group and cutting that into small pieces of 2 mm by 2 mm. The implantation should be carried on recipient muscles, which is of two types such as non-nucleated and nucleated. In the former method, only the graft pieces are introduced into the pockets created at the inner side of posterior pallial mantle, whereas in the nucleated method, a grafted piece followed by a small nucleus of 2 mm diameter is introduced in the pockets. In both cases, make sure that the graft or nucleus does not have or come out of the pocket. Implantation can be done at mantle ribbons on both sides. The next point is gonadal implantation in pearl farming. In this process, preparation of grafts should be done as described in mantle tissue method. First and foremost, a cut should be made at the edge of the gonad of the muzzle. Then a graft should be inserted into the gonad followed by nucleus of 2 to 4 mm diameter. To keep the nucleus and graft close contact, make sure that the nucleus touches the outer epithelial layer of the graft and the intestine is not cut during the surgical procedure. The next point is post-operative care for muzzles in pearl farming. Implanted muzzles should be kept in post-operative care units such as nylon bags for 10 to 11 days with antibiotic treatment and supply of natural feed or food. These units should be checked daily for any removal of dead muscles and the ones that reject the nucleus. The next point is pond culture in freshwater pearl farming. After post-operative care, the implanted muzzles should be stocked in the ponds. The muzzles should be kept in nylon bags, usually 2 muzzles per bag, and should be hung from the bamboo sticks or PVC pipes and placed in ponds at 1 meter depth. The muzzles should be cultured at a stocking density of 25,000 to 30,000 per hectare. The ponds should be fertilized with organic and inorganic fertilizer periodically to sustain the plankton productivity. Periodical examination of muzzles should be carried out to remove dead ones, and cleaning of bags should be carried out throughout the culture period of 12 to 20 months. When it comes to the feeding muzzles, they are usually fed with algae, cow dung, and groundnut. The last but not the least point is harvest of mussels and pearls in pearl farming. At the end of the culture period, the mussels should be harvested. Individual pearls should be taken out from the mantle, tissue, or gonad of the live mussels. However, the mussels are sacrificed in case of mantle cavity method. The products obtained through different surgical implantation methods are shell attached half round and shell attached image pearls in mantle cavity method. Second point is unattached small irregular or round pearls in mantle tissue method. The third is unattached big irregular or round pearls in a gonadal method. Now, let's see the advantage of pearl farming. The pearl farming supports tourism promotion since the pearl farm technology and the end product is of interest to tourists. This industry promotes foreign exchange earnings to the country and promises tremendous employment generation for youngsters that play an important role in the socio-economic development. Let's get into the in-depth of benefits and differences of natural pearls and cultured pearls. In the world of authentic pearls, there are two primary types, often compared to one another. That is, natural pearls versus cultured pearls. Fact is, both types are real gemstones, but it's the way they are formed that makes them different. So, what is cultured pearl? A cultured pearl is a genuine pearl produced by an oyster, but with human assistance. There are two main types of cultured pearls, that is, freshwater and saltwater pearls. The biggest difference between natural pearls and cultured pearls are its creation. A natural pearl is formed organically when an irritant finds itself inside the oyster's soft tissue muzzle accidentally. These irritants such as seawater, sand, or dust activates the oyster defense mechanism, causing it to produce layers of secretions. The secretion slowly develops into natural pearl. Now, let's see cultured pearl quality. Because cultured pearls are created in controlled environments, the survival rates of the oysters are much higher. This allows pearl farmers to produce high quality, authentic pearls at higher rates than what can be obtained by oyster divers. As a matter of fact, according to the American Gem Society, most of the ocean's pearl have already been harvested by pearl divers. Therefore, even though the quality of cultured pearl may be the same as of the natural pearl, the cultured version is generally much more affordable because of its rarity. The quality of natural pearl and cultured pearl is same. One of the advantages of cultured pearl is that it is extremely cheap as compared to the natural pearls because the natural pearls are very rare. By cultured pearls, you can have more pearl jewelry styles. Next point is pearl farming profitable? Pearl farming requires minimum labor and is extremely profitable as an additional source of livelihood since it can be practiced even in a 10 by 10 feet pond. Once you have dug a pond, you can either use shells from a local water body or buy them from a supplier at the Agri price of Rs 5 per piece. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to this channel and please ring the bell button to notify you whenever new video is uploaded. Thank you for watching.